Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a look at this Redmi K20 Pro. And as you can see guys, this is the higher end variant that comes with 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage. There's also one more variant that will come with 6GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. And guys, this is a review note, so I don't know the pricing, they have removed it. But again, check out the description area where I'll have all the details. And this is the flagship Android phone by Redmi, and it's powered by the flagship Snapdragon 855 SoC. And for the first time, I believe, on a Redmi phone, we are getting that triple rear-facing camera, and it also has a pop-up front-facing camera, and this has an AMOLED screen and comes with Gorilla Glass 5, and it also actually supports 27 watts fast charging, but the bundle charger is 18-watt fast charger in the box. So let's quickly open this up and see. Looks like a case is actually bundled and some paperwork. So let's look at this. I'll just keep this to the side and let's look at the case. It's soft rubberish plastic, and it says Redmi, and the case quality, to be very frank, actually looks much better, though it's a pretty thin case, but gives a good feel. So here is the device itself. Just take it out, and this is the flame red color, not my personal favorite, but they also have flame blue color, and there's also that standard black one. I feel the black one personally, I like that the best, but yeah, this is what it is, and this has that dual tone color. Anyways, let's go under the hood, and this is supposed to be the 18-watt of fast charger that you're getting inside the box, so that's actually a nice thing. And this will be your Type-C cable in the box. So that's it in the box, nothing else. So let me keep these things to the side and let's look at the handset itself. So here is the handset itself, and it says 855 and all that stuff. So let's just peel this off, and it's supposed to have Gorilla Glass both at the front and at the back. So and we have that pop-up camera also over here. So let me give you a physical overview. And this is supposed to have a 6.39-inch screen, and on the top, if you go, this opening that you see is for that pop-up camera, and in fact it has a very cool trick, and it looks really nice. I'll show you that in the later part of the video, so keep watching. And we have the headphone jack, and Xiaomi claims that it is now having a hi-fi DAC, so we will test that later on. And we also have a secondary noise cancellation microphone, and the entire chase's external is made up of aluminum, so it gives that solid feel. It doesn't feel cheap or anything. And we have the volume up and down, power on off button, a bottom vent for the speaker. Sadly, it's just a regular standard speaker, not a stereo speaker on this one. And we have the Type-C port, and this is the SIM tray, and it's just dual SIM, guys, no micro SD card slot on this one. But again, even the base variant comes with 128GB of storage. And for some strange reason, on the left side we have actually nothing. So that's the physical overview. And back we have the triple camera setup. I'll talk about that, but let me just power this on. And by the time it actually boots up, let me give you a configuration overview. But before that, here is a word from the sponsor of this video. Blopon BT001 are true wireless Bluetooth earbuds that come with Bluetooth 5 and are super comfortable to wear. These have IPX5 water resistance. The earbud comes with tap to control features as well, like one tap to pick the call, 2 taps to disconnect, and 3 taps to activate Google Assistant or Siri. These sound great and have punchy bass and have 6 hours of battery life, and can be actually charged 4 times with the case that is actually provided. These earbuds are priced at Rs 5,990 in India. See link in the description for more info. And this Redmi K20 Pro is having a 6.39-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED screen. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 5. It's powered by the Snapdragon 855 chipset. It comes in 6 or 8 GB of RAM, and storage will be 128 or 256 GB. Moving to the camera, it has a triple rear-facing camera setup. The main camera is a 48 megapixel with f1.75 aperture. The second camera is a 13 megapixel. This is a wide-angle lens. And lastly, the 8 megapixel camera is a telephoto 2x zoom camera. Moving to the front-facing camera, it's a 20 megapixel pop-up camera, and it also has FM radio and in-display fingerprint scanner, and it has a 4000 mAh battery that supports fast charging. And guys, I was setting up the device and still we have this. Again guys, just disable this user experience program and personalized ad recommendations and even the wallpaper casserole. Otherwise you will get a lot of ads. This won't completely disable the ads, but this will lessen it. So guys, I've just finished setting up this device, and the screen looks actually really good. It's AMOLED screen, as I've mentioned. But let's see what do we get under the hood. Another thing that I've noticed is that this device does not have the IR blaster. Most of the Redmi phones used to get that, but surprisingly on this one, we do not have the IR blaster. But if we just go over here and if you go to about the phone, as you can see, this is the 8 gigabyte RAM variant, and we get that 256 gigabytes of storage, and out of that we roughly have about 240 GB available to us. In fact, almost 241 you could say. So that's regarding the storage. And Android version is Android Pie, that is Android 9. Let's just go back, and this is typical Mi UI that you are getting on this one. Again, you don't have to worry about sensors and stuff. You have everything on this. And let me actually show you the front facing camera. It's that pop-up camera. This is the rear facing. I'll just allow everything, and also has that ultra wide angle. And if you just go here, you just notice the animation, that red animation. In fact, this looks a lot cooler on the black color variant rather than this one. But anyways, and it's powered by the Snapdragon 855 SoC. And this one also has that in-display fingerprint scanner, as you can see. So looks like it's fast. And I believe you can also enable always on display on this one. I'll check that later. But judging by this one, the speed of the in-display fingerprint scanner is good, as you can see. So you should not have a problem. And it also has that face unlocking if you really want that. That option is also there on this. So let's look at the camera on this one. And again, this is sort of a fingerprint magnet, as you can see. So advisable to put the case, and let me show you how it looks with this bundle case. This is the bundle case. You get this in black color, and yeah, now it definitely hides those. And regarding this, I don't have any notifications because I've just set up the device. But if you get notifications, this one actually glows in red. So this acts like what do you say, notification light. It actually looks pretty cool. So let's just fire up the camera and have a look. Let me show you like this itself. And it's 855, so again, no issues at all. And that's the 2x camera. You can tap it, and again, if you tap, you go to the wide angle. So that's how it is. And you can also go, we also have the 48 megapixel mode directly here, as you saw that. And we have this portrait mode, and we also have the lighting effects on this one. I think so it might work a lot better on human subject. So nice to see a dedicated 48 megapixel mode on this one. And obviously we have that HDR auto and all those things. Obviously it's a high-end device, so it'll work. And we also have a AI toggle on and off, so that's interesting. And this is the front facing camera. Looks like beauty mode is enabled. I'll just disable it. So that's the front facing camera that you're having. Let me do one thing, guys. Let me actually shoot some sample shots and show it to you so that you have a better idea regarding the camera performance. These were shot in my roof garden, and as you can see, outdoor shots came out to be actually really good, and even the color reproduction is good. This was in the wide angle mode, and these were some close-up macro shots that I took. And here also notice the detail that we get, and these were taken in semi-indoor conditions. This was in completely artificial lighting conditions, and here I would say it exceeded my expectations. All of these snaps were taken in artificial lighting conditions, and then also notice the clarity and the colors. Now moving to human subjects in artificial lighting conditions, these shots came out to be good. But when I invoke the portrait mode, it uses the 2x zoom, and here the pictures was a little bit soft to my liking, as you can see. And these were taken in normal mode. This was taken in the wide angle mode, and again one more picture in the wide angle mode. The wide angle mode does a good job, and these were taken with the front facing camera, and the front facing camera performance is good. And even when we invoke the portrait mode with the front facing camera, it was good. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing of this K20 Pro. So what do you guys think of this? And I like the fact that it also has this always on display, which works actually really well. And in fact, I have been actually using this device for the last couple of days and I'm impressed by its performance. But it'll be interesting to see how Xiaomi prices this K20 Pro in India. But initial impressions, it looks like a very good phone. But anyways, what do you guys think about the K20 Pro? And I'll also be posting the full in-depth review for this one. So do let me know what you want to know. Just post your questions in the comment section below and I'll try to include them in my review. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. This is Ranjit and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care guys.